my name is Matt Wilson. I'm a 2009 Berea graduate. I studied sustainable agriculture and natural resources. And I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and came back here to my hometown to work with Growing Awareness Urban Farm as their urban farm manager. So we work in our community doing education and outreach in the areas of gardening, backyard chicken raising, beekeeping, and food security. So I want to talk a little bit about composting today. Everybody should compost. It's really easy. It's a great way to utilize some of the resources in either kitchen waste or yard waste, and it just makes an amazing product that you can put on your garden and grow some amazing plants. So we actually get a lot of fruit waste and vegetable waste, and all we do is these bins in the ground are actually worm bins. So we use red wiggler worms, and they're specifically sort of appropriate for compost waste. Normal earthworms aren't really good for composting, but red wigglers are just perfect. They love the veggies and fruit. And what we do is add a little bit of sawdust on top to keep kind of the flies down, but also to add some carbon. What you want to do when you're doing compost is mix sort of what they call your greens and your browns. You want a good carbon to nitrogen ratio. But the simplified version is if you keep things covered and you pile it, eventually you'll have good compost. So it starts off just like this, veggies and sawdust. You can either do it in worm bins or just in a traditional compost pile where we built some out of pallets. Ours is kind of a mess right now with some tree branches we put in, but keep it moist, turn it every so often, and over time eventually it'll break down into, this is our finished product here. So this was just veggies and sawdust about a year ago, and we use this sifter here. If you're just putting it straight on your garden, you don't need to sift it at all. We use ours in a potting mix, and so we actually use this sifter we built out of an old piece of playground equipment, some shopping cart wheels, and some recycled lumber. A couple of wheelbarrows fit underneath, and we can just spin this and it sifts through. You don't need something like as complicated as this for a backyard compost pile. Or you can, if you do want to sift it, you can just build a simple frame with a screen, and that would be just fine. But yeah, composting is an amazing way to utilize the resources that you're producing in your own kitchen at home and grow some amazing fruits and veggies.